Just first off, how about the defensive effort down the stretch? I think that's the first time Metro's been held under 60 points all year long. Held them to, I don't remember the number, but a relatively pedestrian shooting number in the second half. How about your defense's ability to kind of get the stops you needed when you were down 9 there for a stretch?
We kind of commented that we were in the same situation against Southern Colorado, so we weren't necessarily panicked by any means. I thought our 1-3-1 pressure was pretty good, the zone, and you hate to put a different light on it, but the fact that Mitch McCarron got fouled out didn't hurt either. So, but they did a lot of good things, meaning Metro. That's why they're the number 1 team, and I thought that we had different people step up. I thought Mike Matthews' toughness was really important tonight, and say about these two guys, they've been there all year long and done a great job. But I thought our bench was really good, and I thought just a non-stat was Jared Smith on the front of the 1-3-1. So he did a great job. All of our, team-wise, did a good job. So I was very happy with their effort, and so we just got to move on.
Marcus, take me down the stretch there. I believe you scored 14 of your 25 points in the last 6.5 minutes. A bunch of them down the stretch to kind of hold Metro off. Just what was your mindset during those last few minutes as you kind of offensively at least willed your team to a W?
I'll say as my teammates, they said always go get the ball. Marcus attacked the rim. They have confidence in me, which gives me confidence back in myself. Knowing that they have faith in me to have the ball in the crucial seconds allows me to have confidence when I'm taking to the rim or shooting a shot.
Marcus watches a lot more interviews than I do.
And Alex talked about, you discussed the physicality down low. You guys were banging around quite a bit. How were you guys kind of able to hold Morse off there to just the 4 points and really kind of make him a non-factor for, I think, the second time you guys have played him?
Well, we just needed to push him out because when he's off the block, he's not as good as when he is on the block, when he has easy position with his hook shots. So.
And Bob, what adjustments did you guys make, maybe, if any, at halftime? Because the offense had kind of run it a little bit into the ground there.
Well, we didn't do a good job in the first half on their high pick and roll, and we trapped it a little more and made it a little more difficult for Jefferson, number 3, who's a very good player. And don't discount the fact that Morris has been a starter for 4 years in this league and been around 5 years. Very good player. And for Alex to play so well against such an established player, it's a great learning experience and he's so hungry to get better. It makes it even a lot more fun to see the progress.
And you mentioned Mike Matthews a little bit earlier. For any of you guys, how about the way he was able, both you and him, Marcus, kind of in a stretch there that finally got you guys on top and got you the lead, seemed to be hard to keep from getting to the rim almost at will there in that stretch.
Oh, you asked about Mike?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll say he's fearless. He went out there and played tough. It doesn't matter. He came in last couple minutes, not scared, off the bench, knew what he had to do as soon as he went there. And I'll say he's more prepared than when he was going out to the open seconds. And he was fearless tonight, I would say.
They're both fearless, and sometimes it drives me nuts.
How was the exuberance after the game? When all the students are kind of flooding around you. I mean, what was that moment like for you two guys?
It's a great experience. It's something special.
Definitely.
We've been,
you wait for.
We've been pretty successful over the years, so it's nice to have, to beat a team and storm the court. I'm not real huge on that, but I understood it because we've seen it when we've lost a road game in the last 6 years. We've seen it about 10 times. It's not very fun, but it also, and this is to Metro's tribute to Metro, that it's a big game to beat Metro, and then we like to feel our program is in a similar situation where when teams do beat us, it's an upset. I don't think it was necessarily an upset, but I thought it was neat that our crowd was so involved. I mean, it was a good crowd. I mean, and that's important for the college experience to stay involved. And we've had, I have to admit, the last 2 years, this year not as much, but we've left our biggest crowds wanting more. And it's really nice for these guys. In particular, Marcus as a senior to have a game like this. And I'll say this and go back 3 years ago, we lost to Regis and then beat Metro the next night. So we don't want to have the reverse order come true. So.
Yeah, and that actually leads into my next question. How do you kind of avoid, after you're on this this such big high after knocking off the #1 team in the country. A letdown against a team that, on paper may not have the same credentials tomorrow night.
Well, Regis is an established program over the years. Lonnie Porter is a Hall of Fame coach, so it's going to be, it'll be a tough game, no doubt about it. I like the fact that I think we have really good depth, and we've been okay on Saturday nights, so hopefully we'll play well and have some fun. It's, it's nice to be playing for something this time of year, and it's good.
We talked about it a little bit, but just for you guys from the players' perspective, what was the mood like? How did you guys kind of regroup as a unit when you went down 9 points there in the second half, and it looked like they kind of had all the momentum there for a little bit?
We just knew we needed to get in them defensively and start pressuring the ball a little bit more, making things tough on them.
Thanks so much.